Alright, I'm back. We got ourselves some Pelican Brewing. This one's called the Nectaron Hop IPA, coming in at 7.1. Oh shit, it's called Planet Nectaron. So it's a single hop IPA. Let's see what we got here. Just kind of like the flagship Pelican on the front. This is a brewery out of Oregon. They have multiple locations. So let's see, it says, journey through space and time to arrive at planet Nectaron, a whole new world of flavor. This lean-bodied beer is bursting with super juicy and powerful Nectaron hops transported straight from New Zealand. These southern hemisphere beauties have touched down with tropical dank aromas and notes of passion fruit, peach, and sweet grapefruit. Sounds pretty good to me. With a subtle bitterness and a crisp finish. Make sure to grab your own piece of Planet Nectaron before this batch disappears into the cosmos. All right, let's crack it. Cheers to y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my favorite IPA glass here. This one does a little bit better with hazies, I think, but let's see what we got. Not so hazy. Maybe kind of like, I see some sediment kind of swirling in there, but probably more of like a juicy West Coast or an unfiltered perhaps. Anyhow, we got like 3 fingers of white head there. I can smell some tropical notes bursting out already. Smells pretty good. Let's go for it. All right. This one has a nice sweet malty backbone. It does have some of that fruity tropical passion fruit. I think that's what they mentioned. That sounds about right. I am getting a subtle like peach as well, but it's definitely on the back burner. I wish it was a little bit more bitter because there's a lot of sweetness in this one, but it's not bad. It tastes good. All right, we're going with First Canadian Shave, Dicken Cider. Now, I'm happy I got this version of Dicken Cider because titty man, I'm a titty man. So a lot of the Dicken Cider, their labels change every year, and there's a good amount of them that feature ass. So happy I got this one. Titty Man, awesome label. We got this fine lady dressed up in her Christmas Day finest. Very good looking label. Politically incorrect shaving soap, as they put it. And then we got the nice, the full blown up cleavage right here with the Dicken Cider, a product out of Canada. And then we got the ingredients. So this is a beef tallow, buffalo milk, shave soap. There's a look at the soap itself. It is quite firm. Got to put some pressure to make a dent in it. It has kind of like a tan brown color to it. All right. Now we got this lather already whipped up right here in our Thirsty Badger Shave Bowl. Another fine product out of Canada. Good looking lather as well. It has kind of a nice density to it, a nice sheen to it. This brush here is from Viking Shaving. This is a black and red Ebonite. Very good looking brush indeed. He did a really good job with this. And then on top we got the Odin's Beard Badger knot, which is also offered from Viking Shaving. Let's get some water on the face, and we're going to add some menthol to this one because I am feeling like having myself a nice mentholated shave today. Woke up, haven't even had breakfast, and it's now like 1:30 in the afternoon. But I woke up, made some coffee, fed the dog, did some chores, did some dishes, and then I went out and shoveled snow, cleared out my driveway and my walkways. So that was fun, a little bit of work first thing in the morning. But now that I got that all done, now I can relax or go run some more errands in town. Now that I got the house taken care of. Hope everybody has a good weekend and some good shaves. This right here is the Sterling Soap Company Mentholated Pre-Shave Soap, if you were wondering. I've featured this many times on the channel. It is a good entry-level mentholated pre-shave. So it has a very low level menthol. And does add a little bit of suds to the face. It does add, you know, a good amount of slickness to the shave. Not that you need any help with First Canadian, because First Canadian is very good stuff, but I just wanted to find ways to add a little bit of menthol to today's shave. I'm just kind of incorporating some water into that pre-shave to kind of get it into this sudsy, bubbly state. That way it incorporates into the lather a lot easier. And then the next addition I'm going to do here is also from Sterling Soap Company. I'm just rinsing off the hands because now they're slick. The next addition is Sterling's Frost Drops, which is just a kind of liquefied menthol additive. Sometimes if they get cold, they kind of solidify. So you could just kind of dunk it in warm water, give it a good shake, and it will liquefy again. So it just kind of has like this twist top dropper. Pretty easy to function there. And then we'll just squirt some out into the lather. And we will incorporate that in to the lather real quick. Since it's already pretty liquefied, it will incorporate rather easily. Now this is real menthol, so you gotta remember real menthol does kind of have like a negative effect on the lather, but it looks like I had enough of a very dense creamy lather that it's not really been negatively impacted at all. So that says a lot about First Canadian's lather there. Alright, and there's another look at it. It kind of folded over itself because it's nicely hydrated. Oh yeah. Very low level menthol chill from the pre-shave. And I'm sure the longer this lather sits on my face, the more the frost drops will incorporate into the process. Very good looking lather, and the scent on this one is bold and banging. I love it. As far as holiday scents go, I feel like Dicken Cider is a must-have. It is wonderful. So the scent on this one is warm apple cider, bergamot, fir needle, rosemary, clary sage, almond, gingerbread, and smoky spiced vanilla bourbon. Very good smelling stuff. Sorry if you can hear the dog playing around in the background. I think she rolled her ball under the shelf and she's going berserk trying to get it. Lammy winks. Hey, relax. Come here. Here's a little pup date for all those that are interested in Lemmy Winks' growth and journey. She was born in January. It's now the middle of December. So she's almost a year old now. She's getting there. All right, go ahead. All right. I think we got a good enough lather on the face now. So we're going to be using this beautiful thing, the Wacker Chevalier. And you can see it has a little bit of like dust on it from the toilet paper I used to dry it off, but very good looking razor indeed. You can see that spine work there. Got these beautiful horn scales. The camera does not do them justice, I'll tell you what. Very fine razor right there that was recently honed by my buddy Seth, the Jesus of Vegans on Instagram. And let's just get right into it. You just hear those hairs popping as the razor shaves. Gotta love that. And I like how David Gonzalez kind of described the quality of a razor's kind of keenness. David Gonzalez from So Sharp David, if you didn't already know. He owns razors as well, and he liked getting his razors to a point where he could kind of do a slow stroke against the grain and still cut with little to no effort. And you can see I think I got like 2 or 3 days growth, so we are knocking the hair down, no problem. But anyways, yeah, so he was describing he wants the razor to be, sharp enough and keen enough that he can go against the grain with a slow stroke and it will still cut with no issue. Lemmy Winks, that's enough. Go lay down. Lay down. I don't know if that was coming across on the camera for you guys, but it was coming across for me. Lemmy Winks, come here. Come here. Lay down. Come here. Lay down. Come on. You're not in trouble, but you're making too much noise. Come on. Come here. Here. Lay down. She's like, what the fuck is going on? There we go. I just threw her up on the bed. Like I said, I don't know if all that feedback was coming through on the camera, but it was kind of annoying me as I talked, so sorry about that. Anyhow, I used this razor once already. Since it's been rehoned with Seth's edge. Which, I don't know if he has like a fancy name for his edge like other honers do. Maybe since he's the Jesus of Vegans, we could call it the vegan edge. Or maybe the edge of vegans. But on my first shave with it, I too kind of feel like I could do a slow stroke against the grain and it would just cut with no issues. I think he did a good job. I told him my preferences, my edge preferences. I told him that I kind of liked it feeling sticky sharp or scary sharp. I like it feeling like a laser. Some people will describe it that way. And I think he did a good job. It's still smooth. It's not the sharpest feeling I've ever had, but it's up there. And it actually, it feels real good. It's one of my favorite edges, I think. Or at least, I don't want to blow smoke up his ass. That's such a weird, weirdly sexual, old saying, isn't it? I don't want to blow smoke up your ass, Seth. But this is a very good edge. I'm enjoying it. Now, it looked like I added a ton of that sterling frost drops, and maybe it would have been to some people, but I just have like a nice medium chill. I think Sterling's Iced series would be about this level of chill. Nothing too scary, but if you're not a fan of menthol, this might be a little bit more than you want to play with. I actually thought with the amount that I poured in there, it was going to be more cold than this. But since it's not, I can still, feel my skin, and I can feel the razor as it goes by. So it's probably a good thing, I guess. Let's get this against the grain going here. Get this inverted J-hook. Not too shabby. It's a little bit better. And then stretch the skin. All right. And then we'll just flip the razor. Flip the razor. Go to the neck. Now I just kind of want to demonstrate the slow stroke. Nothing much on the side of the neck there, but peach fuzz. But I'll show you when I'm doing the center neck portion there. Slow stroke. The scent on this one though, a lot of that warm apple cider. The spices like the gingerbread, almond, bourbon, they add a little bit more sweetness and warmth. This is definitely a warm, sweet soap, but I think the addition of fir needle, rosemary, clary sage gives it enough like brighter notes that it keeps it from being overly sweet. It's a very well done scent, and it is definitely a holiday must-have. There we go. Sometimes you just get it right. There we go. And we'll just flip it, and we will try to show you guys the slow stroke here. And just like that, it really just cuts with minimal effort. It's not uncomfortable. Just to kind of demonstrate the abilities of this edge. And you saw the amount of growth that I had, so there's really no bullshitting going on here. Not that there ever would be, but you gotta love the haters and the doubters out there. Kind of clean up the collar line, and we will call that a shave. Let's go ahead and rinse off real quick. Put the razor to the side. Put my bowl to the side. We got a cold water rinse here. Being sure to keep the menthol, the lather out of the eyes. Local brewery is coming out with a stout today. I feel like they should have released one probably 2 months ago and just kept it on, but can't always have our way, can we? But I'll probably go check that out today, even though there's some fresh powder on the roads. I have noticed a lot of snow trucks plowing, so not too worried about the road conditions. Plus, it's warming up. Lancaster Razor Works Black Sheep Towel. Very nice. I can't imagine my shaves without my Lancaster towel now. It's one of those things where, like, I've said this many times, but if you don't have one of these, like, really plush microfiber towels, it's one of those things where you think it's just, like, it's unnecessary. But trust me when I tell you, you don't think you need it, but you do. Once you have it, you probably will end up like me. You can't imagine doing a shave without it. It's just, you have like a regular hand towel, and it's kind of rough on the skin. You use one of those Lancaster towels, it's just complete luxury. Alright, matching aftershave splash. Look at those tig-o bitties. There's the ingredients. And let's give it a good shake. Industry standard quality restrictor right there. And this one comes out bright white, literally looking like milk. Maybe like skim milk. It's a little bit thinner in consistency. Oh, looks like we got a little something right there. Shouldn't be a problem though. It's just a weeper, not an actual. I didn't feel it, so it's just a weeper. I didn't knock the head off of a blemish or anything like that. Oh man, and this goes on very soothing. Helly yeah. Get some up here too, get some of those skin food on the forehead. Get the residual on the forearms to complete the scent bubble. That's what I'm talking about. Alright guys, hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the shave. I appreciate you. Don't forget to use the affiliate links in the description of the video. I have 3 of them now, and they help me out. So, if you like me, help me out. No, just if you want to, if you feel like it. Cheers, guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you on the next one.